He's really short, kinda hairy, but he seems like a pretty nice guy.
So story time. What this video is going to consist of is my encounter with Woody Woodpecker, and I guess this dates back all the way when I was a kid, right? There was a story where essentially me and my families would go to we would go to the family restaurant Pharaoh's, and what Pharaoh's was pretty much a place where we'd have where you could host birthdays and like play a drum and things like that. I'll probably post a picture of it right here. But yeah, that was a restaurant back in the day. Well, essentially at Pharaoh's, right, or at least the one that we went to, there used to be like this little game where I guess you could sit down and put a quarter in and it would play a cartoon, right? Well, the cartoons they used to play were Woody Woodpecker cartoons. And to those of you who are much older, you probably know about Woody Woodpecker. Essentially, Woody Woodpecker was a cartoon where I guess it would display very unfunny type of cartoon violence. Well, anyway, I guess the story was that I used to watch these cartoons obsessively whenever we go to the restaurants, you know. So I guess one day Woody Woodpecker came to me in the form of a cartoon, right? And I guess I used to sneak into this Pharaoh's. I used to run away from home and sneak into this Pharaoh's, and I guess I would sit down and watch cartoons, right? Well, essentially Woody Woodpecker used to communicate with me through the cartoons, and this is something that was more displayed on an X-Files, in the actual X-Files file. And I guess yeah, so essentially he would teach me how to do things, right? I guess you could say in the Woody Woodpecker Scouts, or that's what he called it. And essentially yeah, he taught me how to use a slingshot, how to be sneaky, to steal a bike, to scout out whoever I was trying to torment that night. And he'd actually have me target my great grandpa Bunny, you know. And if you can look at this picture, my grandpa Bunny does look like the character in the picture, you know. So essentially teach me to shoot a can, and my grandpa go in there looking all startled, and I just rush in, poke him in the butt, go and run out, you know. And also yeah, I was kind of stalking this one chick, this much older chick, and yeah, just things like that, and just a bunch of evil ideas. Well, I guess essentially since I ran away from home, the police were scouting or just trying to search for me, and when they did find me, they basically heard all these stories about me and doing things like that. And for a while, my family would actually call me Woody. And yeah, just a crazy idea, but it's just an evil Woody Woodpecker communicating with me through this haunted fucking video game / cartoon displaying machine, you know, this quarter machine. And yeah, that's pretty much the story. But I don't know, just crazy little flashback to older delusions or whatever the fuck you want to call them, you know. So yeah, yeah, it's just pretty crazy. But yeah, that's about it. I just felt shooting a story your way or whatever the fuck, whether you found it interesting or not, I can't say, or whether it made much sense, I don't know. But yeah, things have been going pretty good, you know. This Christmas has been fairly quiet. I was gonna shoot a video the other day about David's Odyssey, but I mean it really wasn't that crazy of a moment, you know. It's pretty much David versus the pig army, where I guess the gods decided to come back and get at me this year, but they really couldn't because I established binary. And yeah, so it's I don't know, it would have been this funny show where I've been fighting this three-headed dog, but really the three-headed dog didn't even faze me or some shit like that. Yeah, I don't know, it's something kind of stupid like that, but yeah, okay. So I'm probably gonna end the video there. Yeah, enjoy your day, morning, evening, night, be blessed, and fuck, dude. Yeah, keep out of trouble. Alright, later.